Hello everyone and welcome to my community engagement. So this presentation will be split into two parts. Part 1 will be a case study about Christo and how he adds value to my designs. And part 2 will be a reflection of my journey with other designers and developing creative friendships. I first found out about Christo in 2008 when I was completing my diploma of graphics design at Swinburne. And at that time, he was posting educational videos on YouTube, such as tutorials. But when you fast forward to today, he's more focused on the business aspects of designs. So he has a pretty big social media presence, and he often posts educational videos that teaches soft skills that are commonly pretty much overlooked in design. An example of this would be a video of how to negotiate prices with clients. Christo adds so much value to me and my designs because someday I aspire to run my own business. His videos and podcasts have given me insight on how to effectively communicate with my freelancing clients. So he has a pretty interesting career. First, he studied formally as a graphic designer and began his career as a graphics designer and also UX UI designer at Otis College in America. He has a lot of design knowledge, and recently he took a different pathway and turned to educating people instead of creating actual designs. So in 2006, he founded The Future, and they're a creative group that teaches practical design and business. So he has grown this group to almost 1.7 million subscribers on YouTube, and is also very present on other social media platforms. I highly recommend you guys check out his content. It's very informative and definitely provides a value to every designer. So this is one of my favorite videos from Christo where he does a role play of how to approach clients when they haggle your prices. You guys should really check it out. However, he does have some other useful videos like how to articulate your designs, graphics tutorials, and also design critiques. I always wanted to improve on my designs, but I also realized that it is important to also develop some soft skills that Christo teaches. So the reason why I like him so much is because he allows me to understand the business and also the financial knowledge that I need to know when I'm running my own business. So with that said, I have developed some of my speaking skills and also selling my designs, which has helped me build relationships with other clients. And overall, Christo has taught me a lot of things that formal education does not directly teach. And moving on to part 2, and it is practical networking, where I discuss why and how I connect with people. So, the main social media platforms that I use are LinkedIn, peer to peer, Instagram, and Behance. At first, I never understood why it was important to network with other people, but after setting my LinkedIn account and other social media platforms, I soon realized that it gave me more opportunities to maybe get a job, but it is also a professional way to expose my work. I've had my LinkedIn profile for about 2 years now, but I never really found it valuable until I really started digging deep and realizing it was a good professional way to highlight my skills. When I began updating my profile, I only had about 5 connections with very few description of my experiences, but now I've slowly grown it to 31 connections and updated all my experiences in detail. And some people just want connections with a bunch of random people to get the highest number possible, but I feel like that's counterintuitive because those connections don't really connect with you or even engage with you. I have also joined some design workshops to not only expand my connections but also proactively learn new things. So I did this by attending formally structured workshops such as the ones I found on LinkedIn, but I found out that I was more engaged in more casual and fun workshops such as live Instagram workshops and the ones that Christo hosts, or even short informative videos that you find on Instagram, and this was because I could relate to them better. Typically, I would hate learning the old textbook style where I would just get bombarded with information, and I would tend to learn more effectively when people focus on one subject at a time. So that's why I like podcasts, interviews, and short posts on Instagram. During the long Melbourne lockdown, a lot of my friends have found the extra time to open up their own small businesses. However, due to COVID restrictions, it was almost impossible to connect offline with them. But I did continue to support them through online engagement, such as sharing their posts and commenting. And I also reached out to some other graphic designers that I really liked, and they were kind enough to give me some insight into their design process and thinking. So during this time, I wanted to set some goals for myself, and my main goal was to be more confident with myself and my designs and get it out there for networking, and also making more connections really helped me with that. And this is some things I want to improve on. A design can be great, but if you can't articulate it and sell it, you're missing out on a lot of opportunities and values. That's why people such as Christo has been such an influential person for me.